Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Cosmic Divine Seeker. Hi everyone. So, let's see what is going on with the current energies that are surrounding me at this time. So we are coming out of Lionsgate's gateway. It's closing. So I'm wanting to see what the energies are like with changes, because there's a lot of new paradigms that have been coming to light, could still be, but let's see, because a lot of us have integrated this energy. I know I've been feeling a shift happen. Some of us are changing at this time where we're going, right? Two of Wands. Some of us could have, or some of you, he'd sing us because I'm included in this, have let go of the path that you are currently on to embrace the new. It's kind of like letting go of securities. For a lot of you, you could have been like holding on to something so tightly and like trying to bring it with you, but some of you are realizing that you have to let go of a certain pathway. And like I said, it's not always something in the physical. It could literally be where you have to let go of it within your mind, right? It's like, say you always had a path or a plan of somebody going with you, and you're realizing that they're not in fact part of that plan anymore. It could change the options for you, could change the way you see things, right? It's like say you were planning a vacation with your kids, and that's gonna make a big impact on where you go with your kids. But if you find out like you're taking this vacation without your kids, and I'm not saying you're going without your kids, it's a big influence. That's what I mean, is that it's a big influence like that, where it's just like, you know what I mean, like it opens it up a lot more for you. And Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords here, they're showing me on the bottom, is somebody who was undergoing healing, or maybe needed to heal from something. Maybe that's why. I'm getting a little bit of flustered energy today. I'm trying to focus on it. I'm warm too. Hold on. Let me turn my fan. Okay. Because it's like before I thought it's because I was hungry, which some of it was. But now it's like, now it's making a sound. Anyway, distractions, right? Trying to distract me. Justice is here. Justice card. See, quit doing the sound now. It's like it had to stabilize, because it's a tower fan and I had it on an angle. And I have it stopped. It's not oscillating, whatever, but it had to make that sound till it stabilized. And now it's stabilized. It's kind of like I've been getting destabilizations in readings, like things are going to get loud and noisy as they're destabilizing is what I'm getting. Or some things got to work themselves out. I pay attention to all this stuff for a reason. The Lovers is here. For some of you, this has to do with a love connection. Justice, I put Lovers right next to Justice. Knight of Pentacles came out reversed with Two of Pentacles. Some of you could have been juggling a decision with somebody due to non-movement. It's like a relationship or a situation was not moving how somebody wanted, or as fast as they wanted, or yeah, I put it back up right. He's looking right at that pentacle too. Somebody got distracted. It's like they were so focused on money, resources, the material, that they weren't focused on the journey. And even as he's juggling these pentacles, he's looking strongly at one. So I don't know if this is your energy, collective, or if this is energy surrounding you where somebody was so focused on money that's why they were juggling something. And that's why movement wasn't happening, because of money. I'm getting somebody was so focused on money, that was the restriction. That's what was stopping them. Because they were so focused on a certain way, or it's kind of like waiting till you have a certain amount of money to be able to make movement. It's kind of like somebody was holding themselves back, saying like, well, I can't make this movement. I don't have the money. This is where Source is confirming that I'm correct. But there also, I felt there was more to this. I'm feeling this is like you're receiving the confirmation that you have more than enough available at this time. This is Source getting you to see things in a new light. That's what Lionsgate will do for you. It'll get you to a higher timeline by realizing different ways of going that maybe you didn't see before. But that's what was under the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. So maybe you weren't able to obtain this yourself. Maybe you didn't have enough money yourself because you were so focused, laser focused on going after something in a certain way. But now, Source is bringing in reinforcements. Three of Pentacles is about coming together with others. So maybe you're realizing that, yeah, I can very much have this. It just requires me to work with other people or something like that, right? So, here's that Leo energy. The Ace of Cups. This is that Leo season energy I'm feeling very strongly. You guys could have really felt in your power to go after what it is you truly desire, because you needed that confidence. And maybe that's what's going to happen. Maybe coming together with others, like-minded individuals, or just knowing that you have more people or more resources available that's going to give you that. Yes. Yes, I love it. The Hanged Man's reverse. See how he's upright. You now got the clarity. You got the clarity and the realization that you just needed the confidence. The universe meets you halfway. The universe always sends somebody to help you, somebody to bring in an opportunity, a situation, whatever that may be. But you had to get the clarity. So somebody's realizing that they got to let something go. Maybe it's their worry of money, their focus on money, something to do with letting go of money for a wish to come in. Wish fulfillment. Knight of Cups is here, leading to the Ten of Cups. But see, it comes requiring a walking away. Emperor energy. There's an Emperor. Here, Six of Swords. There's someone steering that boat. Sometimes she's in the boat by herself, right? With the child here. So for some of you, children are involved. This is the moving away of a family, but there's somebody stirring that boat. Now, whether this is somebody coming in for you in the physical or non-physical, this is Source getting you out of troubled waters. It's going to be for you to discern. Because for some of you, you needed to get the power and strength to get into your Emperor energy for you to make movement. For others of you, just by you getting into this energy, reinforcements are coming in as well. And it could be both, physically, non-physically. Queen of Cups. This is you getting in this beautiful, loving energy. For some of you, you needed to get into this beautiful, loving energy and to be able to receive and to raise your vibration to align with what you needed. A moon card energy. The moon could be a big influence. We have this new moon coming on the 16th, the 15th, 16th, 17th. I'm not sure the exact day. I just know we're a few days away from the new moon for August. Actually, I feel like I should look it up so I know here. Because I'm not even sure which sign it's in. Full moon for August of 2023.
The 1st of August, according to some information I found on Royal Museums Greenwich.
Did I say full moon? I did. We've got this blue full moon coming too. So the new moon is coming up August 17th, 2:38 a.m. Pacific time. Oh, well, it's the new moon, so it's Leo's new moon, right? I'm so used to looking up the signs of the full moon. Okay, so it's Leo's new moon. This is a really big time of setting intentions, right? And especially after Lionsgate, we're having these new opportunities available. All right, I'm just kind of freestyling too. These cards are ready to talk here. Star card they're showing me again. Ace of Cups I'm seeing again. New love, relationship situations for some of you. You're letting go of people. This, so maybe for some of you, you've already like energetically disconnected or integrated this new energy, and it could start to be showing up in the physical. I feel like I'm having trouble communicating today. I probably need to get some more sleep. So your inner world needs to reflect your outer world, but it takes time to integrate these energies is what I'm getting at. For a lot of you, you've elevated and maybe shift internally, and now your physical world is going to start to materialize. But it's like now that you're in this energy of integrating this new life, and this new moon's going to be very significant for you to start to kind of plan what you want, and it's going to start to be coming about. Okay. I don't know what this confusing energy is for me today. Like, I've been feeling this in all readings. It's like, I don't know. I'm normally not as scattered. I don't know what this is. I really don't. I've been talking a lot about being depleted, right? I was talking about like I needed to eat, and then like I know I've been really dehydrated too. So that's why I'm like, I feel very thirsty. Somebody else could be, that's why I'm probably going to be drinking a lot in this reading. But I feel to tell you not to excessively drink, right? I was reading this article about somebody that, you know, beautiful mother had poisoned herself. She was out in the sun too long and she gave herself water poisoning, right? It was awful. She had drinking so much water she couldn't get rid of her thirst, right? That's really a thing, like, and it scared me because literally, like, I read that article and days before, like, I was feeling the same way, like, I was really, really thirsty, and I know that, like, low salts and iron and stuff can do that to me, so, like, just, like, I was drinking a bunch, like, because sometimes, you know, you can feel as though you're really thirsty when you're hungry and other things. Just be careful, you know. I don't know why I felt to say that, but I did, right? This has been coming out. Like, it came out in the reading earlier, too. Okay. Back to the reading. 7 of Swords, they're showing me. Somebody could be being sneaky, deceptive. Looking right at this King of Wands figure. But the King of Wands was next to the 10 of Cups, right? So it could be about strategy. This could be you embodying this energy. There's 2 sevens here. 7, 7. There's a King of Swords here too. There's an Emperor with an Empress and the Wheel of Fortune between them. Wow. Alright, so I'm seeing this story here. There's a couple that is supposed to be together, but there's other people at play here. There's a King of Swords here that's been waiting, strategizing, put in a lot of work. They've put in a lot of work and they're waiting for things to materialize, right? Now I'm getting scattered again. Like, I see it, but it's like it's being blocked from me being able to tap into it. Like, what is this? It's like they don't want me to know their plans. That's the energy. Whatever this King of Swords is, like, it doesn't want me to know its plans. The Fool card is here. Alright, I don't know. Let's see. What is this King of Swords over here? With the Seven of Swords, it is this. Queen of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. The Star. What? Do you see this? 3 queens just came out to clarify this King of Swords. With the Star card. I had done a reading where I said, we 3 kings be stealing the gold. And I heard that same song coming out when these 3 queens came out. This Queen of Swords is who's strategizing, because she came out right on top of that 7 of Swords. So whoever these are for you, you have to decide which role you play, which role you don't, which you're connecting with, if this is your story, if it's not. But there's a queen, I'm getting it's this Empress. That's why it's weird how I'm getting this story, how it's coming out. That's why Source loves me, because I go with the flow and I will work in any way. I've got no groundedness, so they like that. That's why, like, I feel as though sometimes I really need to ground myself and have structure. And like I was thinking earlier that I'm going to be using more spreads. I got a whole book on them. I can easily pull them, but I love to just be free. That's my unicorn nature. Unicorn spirit. Anyway, I don't know. I'm fine explaining this right. So sometimes they just like me to be wild and go with it. Sometimes I'm more structured than others, right? Anyways, I feel this is a story about an Empress. Okay? This is her story. She's had to embody a lot of these different energies. I'm getting shapeshifter energy. Okay? So she embodies whatever energy she needs to at this time. And it's a reflection of me, because I'm not seeing the Queen of Pentacles, which would represent that earth energy. So that may be why it's scattered. It's mirroring my energy, right? So there was a lot of fear here before, but I feel that fear is no longer a thing. I think that she's harnessed this fear. And she's using, she wasn't realizing what she had, because one of the queens, I thought she's the Queen of Cups. She's the Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone that didn't realize the abundance, the success, like the money that she had. Remember, and I was saying was it in this reading or the one I did earlier, that somebody didn't realize they were on their pathway. They didn't realize they had everything that they need. And often Queen of Pentacles, like, you're very resourceful. A lot of times if you're so focused on like your bank account and physical money, that's where you could feel as though you're not abundant if you lack that. But if, it's not all about that. So this is somebody, I feel that's what could have unlocked for somebody, realizing how resourceful and how abundant they are and how they're able to create what they need. And so this is someone that's doing that, but letting go of the fear and really needing to strategize. And what I'm getting is she's strategizing against a King of Swords here, right? So it's a story, there's a faded story of both of these two. Higher level of ascension. A healing was needed. Somebody, I'm getting it's more like a lack. 5 of Wands. There could have been a lot of competition. To me, this is like mental conflict here. There could have been spiritual warfare. That's probably what I'm feeling, a lot of spiritual warfare. Attacks being sent my way, trying to get me to block me from, because you got to know that this is going to be happening right before a major leveling up, right? So how Source comes in to try to stabilize. Thank you, Source. Devil, right? 6 of Cups. Devil's trying to get you very strongly to not see to not see the pathway. So this is something you really have to trust and feel. He's realizing the devil's not winning with fear. So it's putting up illusions, you know, the fear's not working. So it's trying to get you to not see things as they are, is see things not right. Ace of Cups, love is going to conquer all. You have to stay in this energy of love. That's how this enemy is going to try to attack you. So try to get you out of this energy of love, because that is ultimately how you're attracting all of this in. You're doing it through love. Four of Wands, trying to block union of that. Page of Swords. Strategy. Told you, there's the Queen of Cups. Now we have all four queens out, right? So you really need to strategize on how to stay in this beautiful Queen of Cups energy, because that's the element that you pulled out. That's what was missing here. That's the final piece to this. Maybe to get into your power and your strength, to be able to strategize and to communicate, to be able to take action, to go after things. Because remember, you weren't picking up on the Pentacles, but I feel that that's been revealed to you. But I feel there's another component here, and that's the Queen of Cups. So now, when you fully use all of these queens, you're now fully in your Empress energy. So that was the final piece, and that's what I'm getting as soon as you unlock that. And I've been talking about that in my readings, is unlocking the feminine energy. Boom. That's the final piece. That's how close you are. And that is why this enemy is trying at all costs to paint illusions, spell work. It's like things are going to be coming at you for you to not see things, right? To try to take you off your path. And in the reading I did earlier, I said you're actually in alignment right now with your path, but all of these illusions are being projected your way. And chaos to try to do all of this to get you to not see the path. Or, well, that, and to get you out of your Queen of Cups energy, to get you out of this love energy, this vibration. You need to know two things are destabilizing as they come together. So things are being illuminated for you. Things are being removed from you. Literally, some things could be getting ejected out, physically moved, torn down, things happening, right? Try to stay in the flow. They were showing me Temperance. And I know it can be very challenging in this Leo season, because we're in that lion energy, to take charge and control and not being told what to do. See, there's an Eight of Cups that came out with the Tower. You're being called to walk away from a foundation that is coming down. Confirmation. My phone just vibrated, which is weird because I should have my volume on. I'm trying to see what notification it was. I pay attention to all sorts of things. I got the Samsung account legal terms. Tap here to agree to new privacy. And an Amazon Prime benefit. You may want to know if that's something from email. So maybe a notification about an email. Maybe there's some sort of email. Pay attention to terms and contracts. As I see, I still had the card out from my reading I did earlier. The covenant, sacred contracts. Because, I did the reading and I gave my interpretation of the card for the channel messages that I received, of course, right? But at the end of the reading, I was like, what is the reading from the book? What do I miss? Because sometimes I'll go to the card to see what I've missed. But it's interesting I didn't feel to do that in the reading, but I did it after, whatever. It talks about current contracts that maybe you're not finalizing, closing out, accepting of. It's kind of that before you can have access to some things, sometimes you have to agree. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's yes, you can have a new cell phone, but you need to sign the agreement that you subject yourself to radiation and all sorts of stuff. So maybe that's turning somebody against a contract. It's interesting I got that. But for some of you, it's like the realization you could be getting shown a sacred contract or something, and maybe you're not wanting to. Wow, thunder just came. Do you remember little girl? Ah! She might come to the door now. This is with her brother, but still, it's cute there. Thunder still startles them. It still does me too. I wonder if that's the way to know too that you might still be needing to recover your something to do with emotional response. And like, I know I'm focusing a lot because I know I've been in survival mode the majority of my life, and little sounds, little things, because I've been in a lot of abusive situations and relationships, not feeling safe or very jumpy. It's like something could fall and I jump super hot. Like, I know it affects my sleep a lot too, and also being a mom of 4 children, always raising them on my own, like my kids sleepwalk, all sorts of like I've just always had to just be a light sleeper on edge wake. It's interesting all of this is coming out, but I've been working on, like trying to find where you're truly supposed to be is where you feel safe and secure and can relax. Like those are things I think about, like, is there anywhere I've ever really felt that before? Have I ever truly been in somebody's arms where I feel as though I'm safe and can relax and little sounds are not going to get me jumping? Am I ever going to be able to experience that? Little things like that. Those could all be signs, but that you have healing, right? Is it just stuff stored in my body, or is it because I really know that I'm in situations where are unfavorable for me, that aren't in alignment with my path, where I shouldn't be feeling those things. Those are all things that you could be starting to realize, pay attention to at this time. All that was just a thunderbolt. So, like, I don't even know. I'm just going off of whatever I felt guided to say. So I'm trying to look down at the spread, like, how is I even giving this? I don't even know. So what I'm at, 2717, they have me look at. I'm just going to pull a few more cards overall, and then I'm going to do another reading because I have no idea how I even got this far along in this one. Page of Wands. It's the Page of Wands. I haven't used this deck in a little while. It's one of the newer decks that I picked up and I got to where I'm at. 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Yeah, overall, that's pretty much what's going on. I told you this new pathway is here, but there's all sorts of competition, conflict, things trying to get in the way to get you to not see it, to not close something out. I was talking about the contract. See, there's this beginner's mind, this fresh breath, this new beginning. Like, they want you, the enemy, anyway, whatever all this resistance is here, it's trying to get you to recreate the contract and to stay in it. You're trying to close it out. Sometimes you sign something when you're done with something, right? Like getting a receipt. For some of you, it's like you're getting the receipt, you're getting the acknowledgement. Just be very careful of what you sign, that you're not signing into a new agreement, because the enemy will try to get you to come into new agreements. Sometimes through your dreamscape, so be very careful, right? Ask for protection, things like that before you go to sleep. 3 of Swords. Be mindful of things repeating, but look, there's a King of Cups. Let's see that 3 of Swords. That's where I'm getting, there's this big healing that's closing out, death, ending. Like I said, something is closing out. Secrets could be coming out surrounding this. 2 of Swords, aligning heart and mind. There's been a lot of blockages. It's seen the 9 of Wands. You could be realizing that some things are literally blockages for you. There's illusions. Yeah, you could be stressed out. Sleepless nights about the illusions, but guess what? Fairness is coming in. Right in between that stress and illusions is fairness. Let's see, they flip me right to the 5 of Cups. There needs to be an ending of old things. You know what? Divine has overseen this, and a lot of endings are closing out, and some of them are out of your hands. I'm feeling justice here. 9 of Cups. For some of you, you have new things coming in. Ace of Wands, passionate new things coming in, so hold your power. All right, I'm going to close it out there. I'm sending love and light to all of you. Definitely feel free to watch whatever readings you feel guided to. Know the more that you watch me, the more I feel your energy, the more you can come out my readings. Not all readings might not be for you. I'm getting you a download right now. I'm going to take that and do another reading. Bye, guys.